Hi first graders, this is your lesson 9.12 and it's all about solving word problems. I have sticky notes on the paper because I actually figured these out before and I don't want you to figure out the answer. But we are going to do one together and I have 3 helpers here with me today. We're going to do question 2, letter B. It says, Juan has 48 cents and his friend has 27 cents. Juan's aunt gives him 30 cents. How much money does Juan have now? So my 3 friends are my mom, my dad, and Callie, my younger sister. All right, so we're gonna start. We have to break up this problem because there are 3 parts to it. Juan starts, so Juan has 48 cents. Now, we don't have cents, we have Starburst because we couldn't find all those pennies. So we have Starburst here and we have our objects right in front of us. So 48 cents is right here and Juan's friend has 27, but there is a piece of gum because we ate some Starburst. So Juan has 48 cents. So Juan, first you're going to figure out, you're going to split up your ones, making groups of 10. So there should be how many ones in a 10?
10.
10. Good. As you're going to see right here, his aunt, she just has 10 frames already, so she's all set. And then Juan's friend, she's going to take her 27 cents and she's going to make sets of 10 as well. So how many ones are in a 10?
How many ones are in a 10? 10.
Perfect.
10 ones are in a 10.
Yes, so you can separate those out right now. And as they're doing that, they're making groups. And then you can see what they are
10 and 10.
figuring out. All right, ones are, you ready to go?
I'm good.
All right. Okay, so our first part of the story problem says Juan has 48 cents and his friend has 27 cents. So Juan, how many groups of 10 do you have?
4.
So he has 4 groups of 10, and we know that from our 48 cents. That comes from the 40. And how many ones do you have left over?
8.
So our 40 plus 8 equals 48. Now the next part of the story problem says Juan's aunt gives him 30 cents. So if you could please slide those over to Juan, not me. There you go. And his friend, oh, did you finish your groups?
My groups, here's 10 and 10 and not 10.
Okay, so how many groups of 10 do you have?
1, 2.
And how many ones do you have left over?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Perfect. So we have 2 groups of 10, which equals our 20, and then our 7 left over is 27. So the rest of our story problem wants us to figure out how many Juan has now. So his aunt gave him 30 ones, so our 30 cents, and we have to add them together. So what Juan's going to do now is he's going to make his groups of 10 to figure out how many 10s he has and then how many ones left over to get our answer. So if you just want to count out your
7
10.
groups of 10.
All right, so count those out just so the first graders can see it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Perfect. And then if Juan's friend could count his groups of 10, count by 10s this time.
Ooh, okay. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70.
Perfect. And then Juan, how many left over do you have?
Still have 8.
So you have 8 left over. So if we count by our 10s, we have, like you said, how many 10s did we have?
7 10s.
And that equaled
70.
70. So we have 70 plus our 8 left over. And if we put them together, how many does that equal?
We have 78.
Good job. So our 7 is 70 plus our 8 left over is our 78. And here's our little picture. So as you can see, we had our 78 cents. His friend his friend really didn't do anything, but we separated out some 10s. He didn't really have anything to do with this problem. Sorry. So Juan's friend was just kind of there. One thing to keep in mind that story problems are always going to do is they're going to throw in an extra friend, just like this one, or an extra object or person to kind of throw you off. But we know in the end, we had Juan's aunt give him 30 cents, so I drew a little arrow right over to Juan, and we see that if we're going to solve this, we need to do 48 plus our 30, just like our Juan did here, and that will give us our 78 cents. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.